That's your fishing line and hooks that you got. You can just tie it to a string and then.
I mean, we can't see it because the glare a little bit, but we should.
We can't see it, but we should.
All right, go ahead. Somebody sweet.
Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the whole from elect. IGMS Pittsburgh, once again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Okay, with another live camp, all right? And, brother, we can start with that scripture you got.
Right. This is Zechariah chapter 9, verse 12. Turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even to the day do I declare that I will render double unto thee.
Run it back.
Yeah, there's a lot on that.
Yep. Zechariah 9 and 12. Turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
Turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. What are we hoping for? We're hoping for salvation. We're hoping for the mercy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that we may be saved, that our households may be saved, right? That we may be delivered from this condition that we're in. Because this is hell, man. Especially to the Israelite man, this is hell to the Israelite man. We talking about, it's hell to all the Israelite men, okay? All the men of the world being oppressed, but starting with the Israelite men of the truth, right? The attack mode is on us for real, you know? Of how we should operate, of trying not to operate in a carnal manner, trying to, follow our example, which was Yahweh Shai, the best we can, Everything falls on us, you see? So we are hoping for a better way, a better life, a better body, a better mindset. I mean, we can go on. It's continuous, right? So we're prisoners of hope, literally. We ain't just saying it. This is our in our mind every day. I hope this. I hope that. Right, good, bro.
Yeah, Khan. So you're right. At first I'll harp on the stronghold, right? Mm-hmm. It says, "Turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope." See, we're bound by the understanding that there's nothing outside of this truth. We know this is a straight gate. What is Ecclesiastes? Is it Sirach chapter 2? Can you read it? Chapter 2, verse 1?
Okay.
Because we have an understanding, right? We need that stronghold, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's what you want, Sirach?
Yes, sir.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right. Prepare your soul for temptation. Why? Because that's what happens when you serve the Lord. It's a straight gate, meaning a position of difficulty, right? This is the condition of the battle, which is what he was saying in that clip we just watched. Mm-hmm. The Dallas Brothers put out a clip recently, man. The condition of the battle. All right, it's a hard condition. Okay, so yeah, you women might have it a certain way, all right? Especially women that might be in the truth, and men and other things like that. But the more you know, the higher standard you're held to. So the men of the Lord have the higher bearing, okay? And that increases within the truth of the higher up you are in the echelon. If you're a camp head, you're going to have more things to deal with and more troubles than someone who might be under you, right? It says, "Be not many masters, for we shall suffer the greater condemnation." Okay? So go ahead, bro. Listen more.
Yeah. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble.
Right. Set your heart aright, constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. What that's telling you, that you are going to have a time of trouble, right? It's going to reiterate this further down. Where's that scripture that says, "Chasing the Lord, despise them not"? I think that's Hebrews 20.
Yeah, maybe Hebrews 5.
Okay,
Verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Ain't it just say that in the first precept we got out? Right? I will render double unto thee. Right? Set your heart aright, constantly endure. We have to do these things because the Most High is like, you're going to get a reward. There's many precepts on that reward that we'll get. But we'll let some of these come out before we go too far.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Right. So, so we have to be careful about it because the English kind of goes off. but I'd like to take certain things literal. In what it says, it said what? Take it cheerfully, and what's the? Read that second part again.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Be patient when thou art changed to a low. It don't say if. It don't say maybe you might be. It says when you are changed to that lower state, take it patiently because it's going to happen.
Yeah,
okay? Go ahead, Salaki.
No, you're good. I was saying you got to be broken down to be built up.
That's right.
That's right. That goes into Ecclesiastes 3. A time for everything. There's a season for everything. Yeah. So it takes a breaking down for a build up. It takes a humbling before a victory or for your glory.
John, yep.
Right.
You got me thinking about this precept.
I'll finish. I'll read one more.
Let me read this one real quick, just to back you up. Psalms 51:17 says, "The sacrifices of the Most High are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart, O power, thou wilt not despise." So the Most High wants us in a broken state to rely and need Him. Okay? Why? Because spiritually we're His woman. All right? And the woman is supposed to depend on her husband for certain things. Now, in this society, we so fucked up, and the women, everybody's so fucked up that it's hard. People get hurt. We hurt and they hurt, and it's just all type of things that's involved. That's why it talks about the trouble in the flesh, right? So you have this fucked up, and the curses on top of that. You got this fucked up interaction that happens, right? But at the end of the day, this is how the Lord wants it. He wants us to depend on Him in all things.
Right.
Go ahead,
Right. Hey, because we're all broken-hearted individuals, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures, Isaiah 61 talks about the to bind up the brokenhearted. Right. It also talks about the year of the Lord's redeemed. Scriptures also talk about what Isaiah 63. This is the year of vengeance, and all the time of vengeance in the year of my redeemed. Right. So that fixing, right? We hope for the Lord to fix us and to be in that elevated situation, to be made whole, man. When the Son of Man comes with the healing in His wings, that's when we're gonna be made perfect. That's when, the Lord comes. That's the beginning of the kingdom of heaven being established, or let's say solidified, when those elect members are joined back unto Him, man. Right? And that's when all the problems we have on this side, the kingdom is gonna fix it, man. The Lord is gonna fix it in the kingdom.
Yep. Finish this off. Verse 5, Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in a furnace of adversity.
Right. So gold is tried in the fire, acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. This is our rite of passage. Once again reiterating the condition of the battle. Okay. Now, it said, turn ye to the stronghold. Proverbs 18:10 says, the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. All right, so we call on the Most High. We pray to the Most High. When we're in our lowest estate, we have to remember to ask the Lord to help us. All right, because sometimes you get to almost to that breaking point. Okay, but the scriptures say what? He will not try you above that which you are able to handle, basically. Right? Well, that applies to the elect. Because if you're not of the elect, you're gonna bug out. But if you're the elect, He's not gonna let you bug out, and you're gonna remember to turn to Him and ask Him to help you. And I got another one. Psalms 91:1. I'll just read the first one. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." So when I hear "turn you to the stronghold," we gotta lean in. There's a phrase that they have when it comes to mentorship. They call it leaning in, which means what? We're gonna lean upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, and we're gonna go to Him for the one of all things. Yeah, right now physically we gotta go to Esau, but even with that, the Most High has to allow it, right? Yeah, it's coming out of the hand of Esau, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the one who gives the increase. He's just using this devil as a tool. You see?
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not into thy own understanding.
Yeah, trust in the Most High with all your heart, and lean not into your understanding. There's another one, I don't know if it's in the same chapter. It says, in all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths.
Yeah, that's the next. You
the
said
next
the next
one?
verse.
Yeah, but that's a very pivotal scripture. You know, one of my family members had that as their voicemail. It's been that way for years. And all thy ways acknowledge him, he shall direct thy paths. The Most High should be the first thought in everything you do. Is what I'm doing lining up with what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua would want me to do right now. All right? Are you going to be able to do that perfectly? No, because you're in the flesh. But it should be a prevalent thought. It should be a foremost thought as much as within you possible.
Yeah, would this be acceptable in the sight of the eyes of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua?
You don't always do it like Paul said. You don't always do that you would. Sometimes you do that you would not. But you're trying. Go ahead. Yeah. But you're trying, right? Yeah, we fuck up. But we're acknowledging the Most High, like, look, Lord, you want me to do this? Sometimes even in the smallest matters, you know, maybe brothers need to increase in that. That's how that's what helps you walk in the spirit. Lord, do you want me to deal with this woman? You know, do I really need another one of these things while you're at the store? You know, just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Is there something more selfless I could be doing with this money? Or, you know, just different questions like that where it's like, shit, you know, trying to do the right thing. Go ahead, Aki. Shalaki.
Yeah, I got a quick precept. This is James chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to the Most High and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Right. So I got that because the brother was talking about what? Drawing nigh unto the Most High. Right? Drawing nigh. Hey, you draw nigh unto the Lord, he'll draw nigh unto you, man. You know, you try to get closer to the Word through prayer, through fasting, through obedience, through getting into this Word and these scriptures, right? Doing the work of the Lord will get closer to you, man. You know, like, hey, these Christians try to say, oh, you want to have a relationship with JC.
Personal relationship.
How is your personal relationship with JC close? Right? Which, in essence, yeah, they're right. You do want to have a relationship with the Lord, not with JC, but with the true power, man. Yeah. With the Lord Yahushua, man. That's why Psalms chapter 2 says what? Kiss the Son, lest he be angry. And the word kiss in the Hebrew, it means basically to pay homage to have respect unto, right? So you want to have a close relationship with the Lord, man, especially for the times that are coming. And that's another precept that I was holding, you know, about the chastening. We haven't resisted unto blood yet.
Ooh, And how do you do that? How do you get close to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? I'll let you read that first.
Kind. This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 4. It says, ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My sons, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Damn, man. You know, because sometimes the stuff we go through can make you feel like you about to go crazy, man. You know? But what is he saying? You ain't even resisted unto blood yet. Here it is, you arguing with your woman, and you about to go fucking crazy, right? Meanwhile, Esau ain't even cracked down yet. He ain't trying to kill you yet. Yeah. Nigga ain't rifling through the houses with AR-15s and microwave gun, whatever the fuck he got. You know, you ain't fearing for your life day and night. You get to go to the grocery store right now still. You go buy the fruit. You eat the fruit.
Right.
You got clean water to drink if you got to buy it. But shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't to the point where you take a sip of the water and you about to keel over unless you live in certain areas. You know, like Flint. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Right? Yeah, that's fucked up. But on a mass scale, shit ain't even got cracking yet. Right? But you sit up here ready to crash out because your bitch is fucking making you mad. You know? Excuse my language. But I'm just saying.
So you're dealing with financial troubles.
Yeah.
You know, all kinds of things, brothers, all kinds of afflictions brothers go through in the truth, man. You know, some brothers, they go through, you know, their battle might not be finance or their woman. They might have a mental battle, a heavy mental battle every day.
Yeah,
you know? Demons, yeah, right. You know? So, but it's not unto blood yet. It's not unto, I could die.
Yeah,
right? It's not. We're not in the situation of what was the old Eleazar, like you know,
constrained to eat swine's flesh.
Eat this, or I'm gonna chop your head, or I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, God.
Right. So we haven't resisted unto blood yet.
Even the 7 brothers, much worse than 7 brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because getting your head chopped off and getting fried in the pan are two different things. I mean, shit. Not before he got fried, he got dismembered, had his tongue cut out, had his body parts chopped off, and then he got fried alive. God damn!
Yeah, that's a
Shit.
Hey, that's
Just cut my head off, nigga. Just end it. Shoot me in the head. You know what I'm saying? God damn, you gonna torture me
that's a
alive?
strong
Yeah,
spirit to have.
Shit.
It was one of those, once again, we're going back to one of those, when you go back into it, it's called Roman torture methods.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that basically was.
Crazy.
Even though it wasn't Roman, but that was dealing more of in the Greek Empire.
Yeah,
but they had
it
them
passed
torture
it
methods
down.
too.
Hand in hand.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's why it's called the Greco-Roman Empire, because they had a lot of similarities.
Yep.
A lot of the same. Well, they was the same people. Shit.
Yeah.
You know. So it started off as Japhites, but once Esau took over, it went from one Esau to another Esau.
Yeah, they-
One
yeah.
Edomite to another.
Yeah, they claimed that name of fame type shit.
That's
You
it.
know?
Yep. There's some more in here. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourges every son whom he receiveth. If you endure chastening, so that's the point right there. You come to serve the Lord, you are going to be chastised.
Yep.
Right? It's inevitable. Right? There's no way around it.
That's it. And
Right.
that shows you that he loves you. You ain't just out here just getting away with all manner of fuckery. The Lord's dealing with you on some level,
Yep.
right? So bro got a precept.
Yeah. Oh, I think it just went right to it.
Spirit.
Yeah, perfect. Because I heard the brothers from Boston reading this, and I like this really good precept right here. Just real quick, Ecclesiasticus chapter 23 and verse 1. It says, "O Lord, Father and Governor of all my whole life." Could you grab that for me here? So I'm good. I got pages coming out.
You gotta get to the Bible, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be wanting like a laminated Bible where like all the pages are like coated in plastic.
Yeah.
It's gonna get destroyed. It's just indestructible, man.
Right.
They got them, but they don't got the pocket for them.
See, yeah, I don't like
But
that.
they waterproof and all that good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look it up.
Yep. It says, "O Lord, Father and Governor of all my whole life, leave me not to their counsels, and let me not fall by them." It says, "Who will set scourges over my thoughts, and a discipline of wisdom over mine heart, that they spare me not from my ignorances, and it pass not by my sins."
Yeah. So what is that saying? He wants to have the type of conscience basically that doesn't allow him to be comfortable in his sin. You know, he wants his own mind. He wants a scourge on his mind to beat him down basically when he fucks up. To not let him be okay with that. Go ahead.
Right. It says, "Lest mine ignorances increase, and my sins abound to my destruction. And I fall before mine adversaries, and mine enemy rejoice over me, whose hope is far from thy mercy."
Damn. Yeah, because you got people in the world that want to see you fall. They judging you. You know, the Lord didn't allow you, to be called into this ministry, and so you know more. You know infinitely more than them through the blessing, not through your own accord, but through the blessings and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But here it is, these worldly niggas who don't know the Lord have their own opinions of you. He ain't this, or he's that, or this, that, and talking shit to your woman about you, different things like that. And now it's like, if you fall out, they'll be proven right. Unless you fall before your adversaries, right? They're gonna be like, I knew that nigga wasn't shit,
No, there's a scripture on that. It say, hold on.
right?
Back you up with that.
Because that's what it is, right? It talks about that. It talks about them that when they see him going up, what's that, Wisdom of Solomon? This man that we held in derision in the proverb of content, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah,
I don't know where that is. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and like 20.
I got you. Let me hit this precept.
Go ahead,
for you.
out.
The book of Luke chapter 14 verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it, lest happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. So basically, that's what bro is going into. Like, we're laboring right now our foundation to make it on the chariot. Okay, I mean, these 2/3 don't understand and look at it that way, but they're seeing something that we're in, and they're just like, they're appalled, okay, or they're amazed, or they're just like, they just have this certain look of like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah.
What is he into? What is this about?
Yeah,
He
this nigga
changed
crazy.
this, he changed that,
Yeah.
he did this, but I still see his faults, so I still think he a nigga,
You a nigga, yeah.
right? But they don't understand that the Lord's eyes is looking at us different for how they're looking at us, because they can look like, oh, he's just a nigga. But to the Lord, he could be like, no, that's my servant. I love him. You know what I'm saying? You know, even like I always say to people all the time, I say, look, a lot of us do effed up stuff from time to time. We not perfect, but the Lord looks what's intended in the heart.
Yeah.
Because like I say, I'm a good-hearted person. I might do I do dumb shit every once in a while, but I'm still really a good-hearted person. You know what I mean? So, like the brother said, they gonna mock you because they gonna like, he couldn't finish it. He didn't change all that. He didn't rebuked us. Our cookouts.
Yeah.
He just said, you niggas is going off, smoking is this, smoking is that, eating this and that. Now look at this nigga.
You right back to the shit he said.
Eating a chopped cheese. You know what that is
That's
out in New
beef.
York?
That's beef.
No, not out in New York.
It ain't beef in New York.
Chopped cheese, it's a ham sandwich. Chopped cheese.
What?
It's chopped cheese. Yeah, you ain't never seen him make it?
Yeah, they usually use beef.
No, nigga, not Elon. When he
what?
made the chopped cheese, that was a ham sandwich.
Oh, that's crazy. All the ones I seen was beef, steak, meat, cheese, almost like a Philly.
Yeah, not this one.
Well,
This
well.
nigga had, I mean, there was steak in it, but he had ham in that joint.
Okay, I see.
You know what I'm saying? I guess you gotta,
And then some of them too, they use beef bacon and different shit like that. You know, they
Yeah.
got like turkey ham, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, different.
It
You know,
could've
they can
been-
make all different ones.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what
So
I'm
we
saying?
don't know, but yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying. The nigga eating, you know, a pork chop sandwich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got nigga, you have to cook out. Nigga, them is baby back ribs.
Right.
Oh no, it's cool. Oh, you ain't said that 4 years ago.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, straight up. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1 says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for." You got people that's out there that don't want you to make it, that detest you, that look at you a certain way. The scriptures say that the righteous is an abomination unto the wicked, and the wicked is an abomination unto the just. Roughly paraphrasing, right?
Yep.
So we look at them with disdain, but likewise they looking at us like, this nigga, he think he better than me, he think he this, you know? Yeah, okay. So we have to fight and strive to get that reward so that we don't be held in contempt, so that we can see our enemies and be like, you niggas should have fucking listened. I told you niggas, right? But we can't say that if we fall out, right? So, hey, that's me. I don't want to rock this out, we endure, right? This troublesome path that we're on. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision in a proverb of reproach. Right? That's what they think of you. We fools accounting his life madness and his end to be without honor. How was he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. You got something to say before I read the last one?
Right, because that's only going to be for the elect of the nation of Israel. They're going to see the elect going up into those chariots, man. Right? And that's only for those who endure.
Yep.
Who endure the chastisement all the way into the end. Because there's more hell for us to catch.
Yep.
You know, that's something I try to remind myself, yeah, it might seem bad now, but there's going to be even worse things I'm going to have to endure.
Yeah, straight up.
There's more hell to catch, man.
It says, we wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. There's so much more on this. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the point. Okay? You know, they're going to end up, and you know what that ties in with? The book of Ecclesiastes, is it 9, where it says, the righteous shall suffer the straight things and shall see the wide. The wicked have suffered the straight things and shall not see the wide.
I don't know if
It's
it's
around the
9,
same-
but it's
It's around the same area where say isn't death by pain in the same area?
Ezra's nine.
Nine or like
Nine,
7
I
or
think the
something?
other one is 7. Yeah.
Okay, kind of. Well, either way, you know, you're gonna catch hell eventually, because this is Jacob's trouble, right? So you're gonna catch it, but you're not gonna have it for a reward, right? Like what the brother say a while back. He said there's early, and there's early late, right? Right now it's early, referring to seeking the Lord's face early, right? Before the destruction comes, like it says in Ecclesiastes 12. Not Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes 12. Is it 12? Seek the Lord before the evil days come, where y'all have no pleasure in them.
Well,
Right? That's right now. All right? But when the days start becoming where you don't have pleasure in them, where, you know, your wicked lifestyle is no longer able to be lived, now it's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late, bro.
Yeah, because they just passed that freaking bill
yeah.
within I think it was like 6 hours or less before they said, okay, we'll extend to keep the government shutdown open for 45 days. It took them less than 8 hours to do that. They was this close for a government shutdown. This fucking close. But here they did it. But we knew they was going. I knew they was going to do it. Now we was hoping for the shutdown, but I knew that they do it all the time. Let's extend. But it's going to get to a point where, bro, that shit is about to be a wrap. It's about to be the Lord is not about, because guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not extending Babylon the Great. It is not going that way. I'm going to destroy it. He got it at his due season and at his exact time and exact date. None of us knows. We just measuring and lining things up with the prophecy of him speaking of how, or him telling the prophets of, look, this is how I'm going to visit the earth. Just watch and see. And we are seeing everything happening around the world where the Lord is visiting.
Oh, so Salaki, I was gonna say the scripture says what? That day shall not take you by surprise. If I can grab it, Salaki.
Right. You know, the light is shined upon us. We're not in darkness as others. Okay? So we gotta be children of the light and walk in the light. Walk in that way of understanding. You know, it talks about what? Be ye circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Well, if you're not privy, meaning you're not a friend of Yahweh Shai, because it said the servant I know the will of his master, but I call you friends, because everything that I'm gonna tell you what's happening. Go ahead, I got the precept.
Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6, it says, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So even just with that scripture alone, y'all gotta cut out. Okay, I gotta step back. My head's all above the camera. Y'all gotta cut out this Mother Nature bullshit, man. Okay, y'all gotta. The Lord is doing this. The Lord is visiting the earth. When places get flooded, the Lord done that. When places dealing with famine and pestilences and all these different things happening, riots, everything, the Lord done that. He sanctioned the angels to put that spirit forth and for the people to run around like in madness or whatever is taking place.
Yeah.
Quit giving the credit to this Mother Nature crap, man.
What is it now? I don't want to say Pangea. That Gaia spirit. Gaia Mother Earth, I think.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, the Lord is doing this, and he's letting us know of, I'm the one doing this, and this is how I'm visiting. And that's just them, the ones I mentioned. And there's so much more we about to bring out through the Spirit. What you got?
I got this right here. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. It says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Yeah.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, what does that mean? Because guess what? When a thief usually moves around at nighttime. No, not today, nigga. Niggas is doing shit broad daylight. You know what I'm saying?
You got a thief and a burglar. Somebody that comes in, they don't care if you know that you're coming in. They're coming in with force and they taking your stuff. The thief, he sneaks in.
He sneaks, you know what I'm saying?
By the time you come downstairs, your whole living room, the whole downstairs is cleared out.
Plotting, you know what I'm saying? People getting things taken off their vehicle. Whole vehicle parts are getting taken off vehicles while people are asleep.
Yeah.
How the fuck? People waking up, I'm talking about people waking up where you could just see the inside of their car and the steering wheel. I'm like, wait a minute. Them niggas wasn't
Doors
allowed?
got took off.
Doors, seats. How the fuck they do that?
That's crazy.
You know?
That's crazy.
You know?
I had a dream about something like that.
And bro, like, but it's happening more and more throughout different cities, right? But go ahead, Slocky.
Right. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, and then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's how he gonna play it, man. He gonna put people in position of, look, I got it covered. Just come to me. I'm gonna take care of you. That's that peace and safety spirit. Like, just follow me. I got the way. Cause that his mindset is, I'm your God, right? I'll take care of you. You know how the Lord say, I killeth and maketh alive? That's the mindset that he wanna have, right? I can sustain you. But we know it's Yahweh Shem Yahushai who's going to sustain us, so that can sustain us.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So when it's talking about the thief, he's coming as a thief in the night. A thief usually, like I say, he comes when what? He's coming when you're unexpected.
Yeah, because what it says at night.
At night.
Right.
You know, usually people what this house
ancient world.
This house fucked up. Ancient world. Yeah, let's say the ancient world. Even let's go back, we want to say 30, 40 years maybe. People were at night were asleep for the most part. Niggas wasn't doing no stupid graveyard shifts and shit like that. No. People would sleep. You know what I'm saying? When the night falls.
Yeah.
Not now. The society in this world, especially this corporation place, has said, you know what? No. 24 hours, nigga.
Yeah.
We want 3 shifts.
Yeah.
Or sheets. 24 hours.
Yeah.
Walmart. 24. So you got places lit. What is it? What's the food place called?
John Eagle?
No, not the food. Not that John Eagle. That ain't 24.
It used to be.
Like a pancake joint.
Oh, Waffle House.
IHOP and shit.
IHOP, yeah.
24 hours.
IHOP is definitely 24 hours.
You know what I'm saying? So Babylon the Great is a place that never sleeps. Never sleeps. All behind freaking money, man.
And in the ancient world too, it wasn't a lot of that. It wasn't lit up as it is here. It wasn't like street lights and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was easier for to move around at night. You know what I'm saying? As far as for a thief,
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You couldn't see
On some Assassin's Creed shit.
Yeah, you wasn't out walking in the street because you didn't know what was out there.
Yeah.
Lines or whatever the hell out there. Nah, you was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Cool, dog.
You know what I'm saying? We knew by a specific time of, just like how we was young, was kids, the street lights come on, we was going to the crib. But once the sun start dropping, bro, we not working. We out.
It's out.
You gonna be in the field working and, like you said,
can't
a goddamn bobcat. Man, that's bullshit. But that's how the Lord's gonna come as a thief unexpectedly upon these Babylonians, man.
Okay.
You know, because these people they're in unawares. You know, their mindset is what? And it's what is it called? This Colosseum activities going on around Babylon.
And lasciviousness.
Yeah, and you made a statement about leaning on the Most High. You know, the scriptures talk about that. It said they shall no more stay upon him that smote them, but shall depend on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the elect are going to do. We're going to depend on the Lord for all things. The Most High, the scripture says his hand is not shortened, that he cannot save. Right? So we may not know how things is going to happen. We just got to let the Lord work, man. He know what he's doing.
Yep.
You know, hey, look, Lord can do anything, man. It's crazy. And you might not look at it the way, you know what I'm saying? Lord might have you get into a minor accident, and it might be proven that it was the other person's fault. Then you get a little money. The damage ain't that bad, so now you got that money to do something you need to do.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
for sure.
now if you're spiritual, you're gonna look at it as, yeah, I was right on time.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? You look at the subsequent thing. Oh, I ain't make that much this check, but I got this payout, so everything's covered. You wasn't expecting that, right? You doing your normal thing. You drive and say, boom, out of nowhere. Oh, nigga, tell your company it was your fault while I'm standing right here. Oh, you told them it's your fault? Cool. We out. That's in the bag, you know? So it's just different ways the Lord can, you know what I'm saying, do things for you. Somebody can bring you something. You know? He can work a miracle like he's shown in the scriptures.
Yeah.
So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Right?
Yeah, brothers have had testimonies where, you know, they might have been locked up and the Lord multiplied food for them. You know, out of nowhere.
Commissary. Brothers, people just giving you snacks today. Whatever
I mean,
the case
like
is.
actually food was given to them, It's like, oh, there's this one, but then he wakes, then he looks again. He's like, hold on, how did two get here? Like actually multiplied.
He did it for that prophet and the woman. Was that Ezekiel? No, it was another prophet. You know what I'm talking about? I know
who you're talking about.
Elijah,
Elijah.
the woman and the child.
Woman and child, yeah.
She said, he said, make me a cake. She said, look, I was about to make one last cake
That's
for
funny.
me.
The particular brother I was listening to, it was in this sense, it was actually cookies, but
Same thing, basically.
Yeah, same thing basically. But it was,
cookie
it
is
was
just a sweet
multiplied out
cake.
of nowhere.
When they say cake, it don't actually mean like a sweet cake.
Yeah.
You know, it just means like a piece of bread.
Mhm.
It's like, look, make me a cake of bread, and look, it will not fail. The cruise of oil will not fail. Man, they ate off of that, man, for a long period of time. She was ready to eat her last meal and die, and they all were sustained. Yeah, how about Shimei Shah can do whatever he needs to do? You just gotta believe. It's your own belief unbelief that separates you from those blessings, man.
Right. And what did the scripture say when the woman touched his garment? It said that faith has made thee whole.
Yeah,
So if you ain't got no faith, the Lord ain't gonna show you no miracles, man. Right? So going back here to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 4, it says, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief." Right? So us in the position that the privileged position that the Lord put us in, we're not in darkness, right? Like when it talks about Habakkuk, how he's going to stand upon his watch. When somebody stands upon their watch, they can see the enemy when it's coming. They can see destruction when it's coming. You know, Ezekiel, what is that, 33? It talks about when thou seest the sword coming to warn thy people. So we can actually see the prophecies coming afar off. We can see these different things that are coming down the pike, man.
That's right.
You know, so that's why we have the signs to look for to see how close the Lord might be.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be taken by surprise because we're expecting it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right? That's our what is that? Our earnest expectation.
Yeah, I got
Our
pretty
hope.
Yep. Hey, Proverbs 27, verse 12 to back you up. A prudent man perceiveth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Right. So we see the evil coming, and what are we doing right now? This is us trying to hide ourselves.
Yep.
Right under the shadow of the Almighty. The word shadow, when you go back into the Hebrew, that goes in protection. That stands for protection. Right? That's why it talks about what? Them that trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right?
Shall be their shame and confusion.
Right. Your protection, whom you leaning on, is going to be your shame and confusion, man. The modern day Pharaoh, okay, Esau, Edom, that's going to be your shame and confusion. That's why it says in, Ezra, the 16th chapter, they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproached and trodden underfoot. So you might think, I'm going to just take this, Charagma, and I'm going to get that little $2,000 a month. We're going to be set. We get that little $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
Right? They probably come with a meal plan.
Supplemental,
Benefit,
food benefit.
Right. They might need to evacuate from the city, but you got somewhere to live. Oh yeah, I got this, I got that. I can watch some TV, whatever. Right? But then he still destroys you, man.
Warning. You have reached your maximum limit of carbon today. You will now be cut off.
Right.
Nigga can't even breathe now. Nigga, you are no longer allowed to exhale. Nigga hermetically seal your tube. you in the Cinco Minuto, or what is it? How you say 15 again? I can't remember. You're in the 15 Minuto city, right?
Yeah.
And you in the Quince Minuto city, nigga. And you in your tube, your pod that they done sectioned out in your new ergonomic living quarters, and he hermetically seal your unit, and you ain't getting no oxygen. Now you ain't laying in there dead in the hole. Like you do ergonomic living quarters. Like what's that shit? Total Recall, when they cut the oxygen off in the poor man's quarters, and they was slowly dying. Right? Now you done suffocated. Why? Because you trusted in this devil. Wah wah wah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. That's what you get.
Right.
Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. But the Lord But the Lord is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil.
Right. So so the Lord's faithful, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're trusting in Him, but guess what? The Lord is He's gonna basically He's gonna reserve salvation for you, man. Right? Even being saved out of these different situations, man. You know, and you know the Lord is faithful because what? He has a remnant.
Yep.
Right? He has a remnant to keep His promise unto our forefather Abraham. So He's faithful to his word, man. You know, even though our nation has basically, you know, done wickedness against the Lord.
Mm-hmm. Did them greasy. Super dirty. Go ahead, Al.
Isaiah 36 verse 6, it says, Lo, thou trustest in the stamp of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
There you go. Right. So you're gonna get pierced. Right. You're gonna get thrust through. You know, by this devil, man, because you trusting in him.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, you know, it works on different levels because we know ultimately this thing will be pierced into your hand. And I even came across this thing. It's called TBN Israel. You know, they got what is it? I can't remember, but you know they got that Christian network they used to play on TV. I think it was called TBN. But anyway, they got this dude in Israel, and he's a bugged out. He believes in certain Christian doctrines. But even when he was referring to the MOTV, said, look. When you go into the etymology of everything, this is a completely physical thing. It's only referring to buying and selling, right? So even he knew that. So you can think about it. I don't know what the word is, but go ahead. As an analogy, right? When leaning upon it, it's actually going to pierce your hand.
Because you gotta think though, like how. Let's stop and let's logically think about this.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why he's not going to let you use your cell phone is the MARK, because you can easily, not even just cell phone, anything that you can physically pass off to somebody else where they can
whatever,
use,
yeah.
He's not allowing that shit. No. He wants to identify you as you.
Yeah.
He wants to know you and everything that's dealing with you, your DNA,
Yeah.
your medical history. You know what I'm saying? Medical history. It's all gonna be financially. It's all gonna be tied in one.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna allow it to
Real time data.
You right? So you got bus drivers that get mad at people if you
Take too long and your car don't work.
no. If you use you say you got a little transit card, you hit it so you can get on the bus, and you try to pass it off, they be like, no, nigga, you can't do that.
Yeah.
No.
You can get on my bus.
Yeah, y'all need to do it separately because they look at you getting over. So you think Esau is gonna allow you to do that, bro? We be good. We be straight, bro. If this is the case, you know how many 2 third-party members we just gonna go to and say, hey, bro,
Tap me in, dog.
tap me in.
Yeah.
I need to go to the store.
Tap.
He ain't allowing that shit, man.
No,
It
not
might
at
work
all.
for a little bit of time. Maybe. I'm just speaking as a man, hypothetically, maybe. He ain't allowing no shit like that to take. No, nigga, you getting that shit within you.
Yep.
Personally.
Yep.
This is going to be your ID.
Okay.
You go to the club and they look at this shit, they be like, nigga, this ain't you. You ain't getting in.
Yeah, and ultimately, you know, it goes back to, you know, us understanding that he wants to be like the Most High.
Yeah.
You know, he set up the reason he's got these cinco, I don't know how you say the letter G. You know what I'm saying? How you say G in Spanish?
G.
Yeah.
Gay.
Yeah, the Cinco Gay Towers.
Oh, shit.
Right? Is that wrong? Can I not say that?
I don't know.
The reason he got the Cinco Gay, you know,
We gonna
structures.
We gonna get a homophobic strike.
Oh my gosh. No. Okay. The Cinco G Towers, right? The reason he got them around too is to create these tunnels of high, how do I want to put it? High frequency responsiveness. Like, so basically, it's strong enough. These things give out waves that can activate things. So if you have a low power, energy can be harnessed. Radio energy can be harnessed. So if you got a chip in you, anyway, I said it now. If you got one of them things inside of you, and you go through a certain zone, it can ping, and now they can track you. Now they know, okay, he's in sector C. He's here. He's there.
Bro,
He wants that.
that's easy because just like how a lot of dumb niggas get caught for murders,
Yeah.
is how they got their cell phone on them.
Yep.
And they go to the cell towers and say, Where was you at this time? Oh, I was at my grandma's house.
We triangulated your ass at these coordinates
Yeah.
right at the time of the murder.
Nigga, your cell phone says you was in Magnolia Projects, nigga, at 11:45.
Damn, I'm like myself.
You was at your grandma. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you watch on, what is it called, First 48. A lot of people get caught by cell phone towers. So like the bro said, bro, it's going to ping you.
Yep.
Just like how...
Dude, they can track you on your phone when your shit
Yeah.
off, nigga.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
It reserves, a phone is built to reserve just enough battery power and shut
locate
down
it, right.
so it can still locate
Yeah.
for a certain period of time.
Think
man.
about all these other tracking stuff they got going on. If he was to take my AirPods, I'm going to go right on my Find My app
Find my shit.
and find this brother wherever he is at. Or I'll just say not, I don't want to say he took it. Say I left it in his car.
Yeah.
Right? And he's not answering. I could pull up on him.
Yeah.
He could be at Walmart somewhere. Nigga, how you know where I was at? Bro,
Find
I
my
gotta
app.
find my app.
Yep.
And it points your direct location.
Yep.
AirTag wallets,
AirTag, yep.
AirTags, all that, bro. But he's normalizing it because guess what? It's very useful.
Mm-hmm.
Very useful. Can somebody 2 Corinthians 2:11 real quick? Real quick, because I don't want to, keep rambling with other scripture. But it's very useful. You lose your significant other loses a cell phone, your children lose a cell phone or whatever, you can track it. There's another app called 360, which I'm about to get for my children to know where we're at any given time. Or unless they want to just share the location on their iPhones. So you can know because shit bad out here.
It's crazy.
But it's useful. But now we get to the point of people gonna be like, you know what? It's so useful. Shit, I'm gonna give it to my child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they already got that.
They already got it.
They already got certain things for animals. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
and they say a certain way it's being used, but pretty soon they're gonna be like, do it to your kids.
Yeah. But no, well, there was a what's that show? Is it NBC? Like the Good Morning Show or whatever that is.
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America. But they had a conversation about this, and the question was, are you gonna MICROCHIP your children? What are your thoughts? And they had a whole show on it.
What did Biden say before he got old as shit? Didn't he say wasn't that him that said within 10 years you're gonna vote on whether or not to put
Right. You will rule on this.
Uh-huh.
That's what he said. Yeah, concerning the
sea hill.
Yeah.
and putting it inside of human beings
Crazy.
and the medical efficacy and the what's the word? I can't think about it. The humanitarian aspect of it. I can't think of the word. Humane and the humane aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's already certain parameters put out through Obamacare and certain things like that. Different bills.
Through the bills through Obamacare.
Yeah, bro. All of that, bro. That shit is crazy.
Hit that. We'll finish talking. Hit that real quick, and then we'll go back to it.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices.
Continue, brother.
Yeah. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. His different tools, his plots, his plans.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not ignorant of these things. Okay, because if the Lord gave us the eyes to see so we can walk circumspectly. When them 1 cent and 25, 50 cent things came out, he said, wait a minute, this nigga just got through talking about the lab meat.
Yup.
Now niggas has got to know, nigga. No.
No.
I don't know. If before that I might have went and maybe did something. Now, hell no,
Yeah.
nigga.
it got us more skeptical.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, fuck that. Something telling me something ain't right. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Okay? Oh, not to mention the predictive program selection. Not to mention, Clone Tyrone.
I just watched
Yeah.
that the other day.
I ain't even get to watch it yet, but Clone Tyrone. Undercover Brother, which happened way years before. Where they showed you, and the talks on the news of, they don't want to take it? Put it in the food.
Yeah.
Remember they said that?
Boondocks.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, bro.
Simpsons.
It's Simpsons, yup. That's
Oh,
another
my
one.
gosh. Niggas was eating that shit and turning into zombies
Yeah.
on the Simpsons.
But now it goes back to, like you said, bro, now we're dealing with the towers and stuff like that,
Mhm.
playing with the frequency. Bro, he gonna
devil.
unleash something, bro. You think these 5G towers and 4G towers, you think they just there because so we can good cell phone communication. Yeah, that's one of the things.
Yeah.
But it's also to alter you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you got people don't understand our genetic makeup is literally of the elements of the earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he knows this. You know? So yeah, I think we said it last count. So yeah, so let's oh man. There's a video, y'all know it more than me, but damn.
Is this choking?
No, we watch videos where this must be mine, don't y'all? This man.
Yeah.
We watch videos where you see how there's the negative effects and the good positive effects when they play the frequencies with the water.
Mm-hmm.
But wait a minute, our genetic makeup is 70% water.
Yep.
Not to mention whatever the hell this is, whatever particles and metals that we drinking and eating every day is manipulating manipulating us. You know what I'm saying? On top of what he's trying to do with his signals. So it's like, you know what? Let's flood them and let's put more into their body where they can be chemically imbalanced.
Right.
Or I don't know the word I'm trying to look for, but let's put
We
so
can
much in them
weaken
where we can alter them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and hey, that's especially the men, because the scriptures talk about how can you conquer a household? You got to
Mhm.
bind the strong man first, right? Now, one of the ways they can do that is what? All these different things playing a part in decreasing your testosterone, right? Because decreasing testosterone is decreasing motivation,
Yep.
decreasing energy,
Increasing body fat.
increasing body fat. So look, they did this strategically with our women. When your woman argues with you or bucks up against you, it decreases your testosterone.
But it's scriptural too. I'm gonna get that, bro. Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." And he was revealed in that time. This is going into what? 70 AD. Right? He was revealed as a wicked devil, as being a Roman he was under the banner of the Romans at this time when he was being revealed. And now, what did he do? He hid himself again, and now he's being revealed again.
Yep.
He's being exposed, because the Lord said, "What? I'm gonna lift up thy skirts." He hid himself for a very long time, but what? About 30 plus 40 years ago, right? Since our elders started getting on him, getting into the scriptures, as the Lord put the Spirit on these men, and look at it now. It's a wave of Israelites everywhere, right? He's been exposed everywhere. It's even to the point where he's making his own tongue fall upon himself, because even his own kind, who feel left out, they see what's going on, right? You got a lot of Edomites see what's going on more than you stupid niggas, man. Because they ready to rebel, bro. That's why they prepping. That's why they going to the gun range with their children.
Practicing.
You know what I'm saying? Storing up bunkers of food, making gardens, making wells, right? Cannon, all that shit. What you think they doing that for, man? Because they see society breaking down and they know all hell about to break loose. But what is niggas doing? Bullshitting.
Yep.
Right? I go on Instagram right now and just get the search engine, and what you gonna see niggas doing? Fucking making TikTok videos, eating food, right? Just eating food, getting hundreds of $1,000s a year eating food, right? People seeing you, watch you fucking eat. That's folly, man. How are you making 100, 200,000 a year by people watching you eat, bro? Eat. Twerk videos.
Yep.
Right? Women in the gym supposedly working out or even cooking. But what you see before you see the pot?
Ass.
Got ass.
Fucking
What
ass.
the fuck I gotta see your ass for you to make this salmon Alfredo? I see your ass first.
Right.
I mean,
Your ass is the thumbnail.
that-
And then you get in the video and she don't show her ass. She just do the clickbait.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the rest of the video is the neck up and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You're like,
But,
"Hey, bitch, why did you do that?"
but this is on a search engine or some Jake doing some in the sports, right? Or doing some type of folly. This is all you see within our people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not to mention this man-woman
Oh my God.
separation argument.
That's you.
It's the most popular. It's the most heaviest thing between black men and black
Bro,
women right now.
a lot of people are making money off of podcasts behind what you
Women.
just said.
Yep.
The man and a woman.
Yep. Fresh and fit and numerous.
No, bro,
And it never gets old.
Bro, it's ever since we seen Kevin Samuels, bro, this shit has exploded.
Yep.
exploded.
The new hot thing.
It's-
And the thing that makes it so crazy is that these people actually believe these things that they're going to bat for.
Yes.
They believe it. These women truly believe
Yeah.
that they don't need men. They're better than men, and men
It's-
is evil. And, you know, it's just crazy.
Like I did a video in one of my clips. People think it's okay for Brittany Renner to sleep with 35 men, and people are okay with that. That's just a pride of, oh, that ain't that many,
Everybody,
girl.
her choice.
You okay? Y'all fucking crazy as hell, man.
Yeah.
That's why Shannon Sharp, when he heard that number, that nigga took 3 shots, not 1. She said, I slept with 35 men. That nigga took a shot, boop, took another one, and he didn't even pull the 3rd shot. He drunk it out the bottle. Why? Because that's crazy.
Yep.
That's not normal, man.
Yep.
So the look fuck Jake up, man.
Yep.
Bullshitting, man.
A woman was only created to be with one man in her entire life, unless her man died before she became a widow of 60 years old, then she can remarry in that case. But if
Yeah.
your husband lived until you got to a widow's age, a righteous woman stayed single, right? And she just attended unto the church, and then the church took her in as a widow.
Yeah.
But there's rules on it. If they're younger than 60, don't accept them as a widow, because they're going to remarry, right?
And you niggas that's okay with this adulterous behavior, look will kill, unalive you too, man.
Yeah, come.
Sick of you niggas, man, with this bullshit. But I'm saying all that to say this, because as he was revealed back then to being a devil, we're revealing to you now that he's the same devil, and he's gonna come down upon you, but you playing games, man. You playing.
The thing that makes this a time that's more, I want to say perilous, but the thing I'm going to talk about, it can be perilous. And it can definitely, you know, a lot of women get unalive due to these types of things. But going back to what I said, then I'm going to read the scripture. He pit the woman against the man, right? So let's read this. And he knows this. Ecclesiastes 25 and 23 says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavenly countenance, and a wounded heart. It says, a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So I'm backing up what the bro just said earlier, right? When he said that a woman could make you lose your motivation. Arguing with a woman can make you feel less motivated.
Bro,
Yeah.
the people underestimate,
Yeah.
people underestimate, and there's a scripture on it to back it up. They underestimate the power of a woman.
Yeah.
Women have power. Some of them realize it and they use it against men.
Sure do.
But women have a different type of power that makes them. Well, remember they had they were saying who's the strongest? He said wine. Other one said woman.
One said the king.
And the king.
Yep.
Right. But women have a lot of power. Right. Like even women can help. I mean, we know still men is on top, but I'm just trying to get this out there that a woman in her righteous mindset can help what? Help a king rule properly, so to speak. With her different ideas or different things that she may see. Like, look, babe, this and that. You be like, oh shit, I ain't think of that. Babe, you right. You know what I'm saying? Women have a lot of power, and what Esau did was he not just the men, but he manipulated the mind of a woman, right? Where she's using her power in the wrong way, because her power is to what? To further help and build her husband, or to be a helpmeet to her husband, and to build up the children and raise the children. That's her power. That's her strength. Even the beard children. That's power and strength. Oh, not in this society. Her power and strength is to what? Shake her ass? Or work for a corporation? And yes, man, yes, ma'am, or yes, man to him, but not to her husband? Crazy as hell.
Yeah. Esau has put it in your mind that you can avert your husband's authority, which was God-given by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and set up your own authority. And if he doesn't respect what you think is that he should, or respect your authority, well, he gives you a certain, let's say an ultimatum or a requirement that he wants from you. As my wife, I need you to do this. Well, I don't agree to that. And so now Esau's put you in a position where you can not only disagree to what your husband's setting down as a groundwork, right? But you can then leave as well if you're not happy. Or tell him, hey, you need to leave.
Yeah.
Get out of my house.
Yeah. You don't understand that, man. Women don't understand or logically views of protection.
Yeah.
No, I'm protecting. I shouldn't have to tell you I'm protecting you. If I say, oh, it's late, you shouldn't be out doing this, you shouldn't be out there. Why? Because I'm protecting you.
Right.
I shouldn't have to say, well, look, I'm protecting you because this, and that.
Well, I'll be
Why do I
bored.
gotta keep explaining myself?
Well,
Every-
make it easy for me to protect
But
you.
I'll be bored. We'll be fucking bored then.
Yeah, fuck that. Hey, that's why it talks about the wife of a prophet or a deacon is supposed to be grave, temperate, sober, right? You supposed to be able to teach the younger women something. You old as hell talking about your fun.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking
Life
about?
ain't fucking fun.
There really shouldn't be anything to be bored with, man.
There's so much shit that you can be doing.
Yeah, to increase the household, man.
Yeah, it's enough to keep your hands busy and not have idle hands.
It's enough.
All right, so I got a stats, and I'll just read 5 because there's too many to list.
We got 2 pieces.
So it says seats held by women in national parliaments. Rwanda. That's where they from. Rwanda, 61%.
Damn.
61.
Sound like Wakanda.
Cuba, 53. UAE, 50. And I'm talking about percent, right? Mexico, 50%. New Zealand, 50%. Iceland, 48%. And the list goes on. But it's starting right at the highest to the lowest. And even when you get to the lowest, Yemen, 0.
The Yemenites, they don't play that shit in Yemen.
Oh yeah.
But it's just saying, since we're talking about it, they give them this false illusion of authority, you know. But wait till these countries and societies break down within a whole. That shit is gonna be out. It's gonna be out because women are not going. They're not gonna be ready to go head to head, toe to toe, battle for battle. It ain't gonna fucking happen.
Y'all weren't made to do that. Y'all were made to be in different energy. I'm gonna read this. Proverbs 14:1. It's speaking of the power that a woman has if she uses it righteously, okay, to help build up a household. And then the brother, if you can get that one after I read this. Proverbs 14:1 says, every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. So you have the ability to make your whole household crumble through your actions, right? Because especially in these day and age, you need 2 people working together and the scripture talk about a man being able to order his household, right? A deacon. So we try, you know, like the elder brother Ariella said in Dallas, we alphas up here. We have certain things where we put our foot down and say, this is what the fuck we doing, but we get pushback, right? You can't have 2 heads. There's a head, there's a body, and that's how it's supposed to go, right? And we're supposed to be, when they give you the hierarchy, it's supposed to be the Most High, Yahushua, the man, the woman. This is in the Bible. We're the head of the woman, right? But here it is, you the head, looking down at the body, move. But I don't want to move. With the hand on the hip and the finger, I don't want to move. And you looking down like, you better put that finger down, goddammit. I'm being facetious, but that's the battle that happens in every man's household, man. Especially in this truth.
Yeah. Not Mayweather. No, Mayweather ain't got to deal with that bullshit. You know what I mean? Them niggas walk around seven baddies.
As long as they got money.
And they ain't complaining.
That money leaves.
And that's why they ain't
They
complaining.
gone.
Yeah.
The money leave
You
the
know?
woman business gone.
Because we ain't go where the power's at. That's what. Yeah. We see that. Yep. We see that. Not even power. It's just not even just power. We see the little different little videos. It just be just money.
A bit of access to the money.
Access
That's
to the
it.
money.
The chance that they can get that bag spent on them and live comfortably,
Yeah.
they'll deal with a lot of shit.
Deal with a lot of shit. How you gonna tell me you just met me, but you want to go to the mall, take you shopping?
Go drop a bag.
What are you talking about?
Nigga, you just got in my car today.
The one,
You want to go to the Galleria?
the one dude that had the McDonald's thing on.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I want to go shopping, this and that. I was like, okay, you want to go shopping? I was like, okay, so you want to go to In-N-Out Burger? She's like, I feel if you value a woman, you should take her somewhere. And I said, bitch, I just met you.
I want to get to know you over coffee.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
got women out there that say coffee is not a date.
Oh, yeah, you see that shit?
Yeah, I seen that shit. Oh, I'm no longer accepting coffee dates. Bitch, I don't know you yet to know if I want to spend $300 on a sit-down meal with you. Even Cheesecake Factory ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
And that's a chain, bitch. We spending $100 plus at that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You gonna want to tie all the cheesecake. Wait, hold up. What they be saying? I'm getting something tonight?
Yeah.
Split the bill.
Yeah.
No, split the bill.
She be like, she paying for it.
Yup, she bad.
She paying.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Hey, I seen a video today where she said she was at the dinner on her phone, and the nigga just got up and left. They ordered. She go into her phone. She look up. He gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. Why you on the
He
phone?
He ain't with the
Yeah,
shit.
you disrespected me.
Oh yeah, is that the one that was mad?
I think she was a light skinned joint.
Yeah. Like no, bro. Like, but men are realizing like this is bullshit and I'm not
We
putting
don't
up
have
with
to
it.
put up with these things.
But then you got all these stupid niggas out there that's SIEIMP, man.
Yeah.
That's allowing these women to do this craziness.
SIMP.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't know what you heard about.
Out of papping.
I'll pop it.
No, this is bullshit, bro. Like y'all act like y'all losers. Go ahead, I'll read. Bro.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 9. It says, "For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children."
Yeah, and Esau know that. That's why when we teach our son, we agree with the enemy. He knows that. Even daughters. Let's even throw daughters in there. Look at the statistics. They said a man that runs the house singly is higher than a woman raising her children singly. Why is that? How is that? Because we're more structurally in order. We're more disciplined.
And we're gonna put more disciplinarian boundaries on our children. You ain't doing that. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You ain't doing that. Be home by this certain time. Hey, most fathers are no nonsense. And you got a few weak ass daddies out there, right? But you got a lot of daddies that's like, fuck you say to me, we're not doing that shit today.
Yeah. And the only reason why, bro, this system's so corrupted, bro. Because even within mother and father single homes or even parent homes, bro. What they say that? They said, what the dude say? He said, technology is teaching our children now.
Yeah.
We're in a techno world. It's technology. Because we got so much stuff to do, right? I want to play the game. Go ahead, because I got to clean. I can't hear you. I'm trying to sleep. I can't sleep you right there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to do this. I'm painting. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Take the iPad. This is bullshit, man.
That's true. No, that's true, bro.
In a little town we do, try to spend time with our children and teach them this and that. But guess what? The majority is techno.
Yeah. The digital baby.
The digital baby. The digital babysitter, bro.
Right. This is Ecclesiastes. On the second part here, it says, "But the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations."
Look at that. But the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations.
Wow. So if you look at it, it said the blessing of the father establishes. So when you establish a house, that foundation's been built up. That house has been built for the children, right?
Yep.
But it says then the curse of a mother. Of course, this is a wicked mother.
Yep.
She will uproot that foundation
Yep.
and basically destroy the children.
Behind emotions.
But being emotionally unstable. This is why the scriptures talk about that woman. It says her continent mind cannot be valued.
Mm-hmm.
When
a mind well instructed.
A mind well instructed. This means you are disciplined in your emotions. The scriptures say you are daughters of Sarah as long as you are not afraid with any amazement. Right? Oh, you frantic. Oh, you panicking. You overreacting. Do you really have the faith of the Lord? If you doing all that, what do you shouldn't be so worried. Now we get it, right? Women have emotions, and we're destroyed as a people. We've all gone through trauma. But as you grow older and you begin to entertain the thought of having a family, having kids, what type of example do you want to set? Do you want to set an emotionally unstable example? Do you want to be yelling at your husband and cussing your husband out and disobeying your husband? I ain't doing that. What type of example are you teaching your young daughter that you want to be godly? Speaking to women in the truth now, right? How you going to say you in the truth, but you setting a worldly woman negative example for your children? If you hear the scriptures and you know you get rebuked, especially if you listen to GMS, and you still doing that, you're in the wrong, man.
Yeah, and you know what? This goes both ways.
It does.
For men too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We gotta get on our shit.
We all do.
You know what I mean?
But the curse of the mother
Yeah.
rooteth out foundations. We all destroyed as a people. But the power that a woman has as the mother, as the nurturer, as the emotional connection to the children, if your emotions are fucked up, the children's emotions are going to be fucked up.
Yeah, that energy's going to be passed.
It's going to get passed on. They can feel it. They can sense it. It passes on from your spirit to theirs. It says, so is the mother, so as is the daughter. Right? So these things are very important. Okay? Yeah, we all fucked up. Right? But you begin to renew your mind. You understand the importance and the selflessness that comes with, I got to worry about how it looks to my children now. Do I want my children to grow up and be little niggas because me and my wife is arguing all the time, or whatever it is, right? What type of example are we teaching them? You throwing shit getting broke, anger outbursts, punching walls. Now my son got anger issues. He fighting in school and shit, right? He growing up to be a little demon because he's seeing me having outbursts and punching shit. Why? Because let's face it, okay? A lot of times it's because the woman is doing certain things, and the man get to a certain emotional standpoint, and now things that once he loses his level-headedness, because the men's supposed to be, once that threshold is crossed for the man, we're in a bad situation now, right? Because now the man has the power to do things to that woman, to the physical things in the household, to go out there and make a stupid mistake. And now let's say something happens to the man, there's no hedge for you now. Because you let your emotions get out of control, and now the hedge is gone. The man is the hedge of protection. What you gonna do if the man's gone because of your dumb ass shit you done did? Right? Then now you leaning on the Lord. I'm gonna lean on the Lord. But you was in the wrong. You could have did differently. But women have no accountability nowadays. Salaki, go ahead, bro.
This is First Esdras chapter 4, verse 34. It says, O ye men, are not women strong?
Mm-hmm.
Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course, for he compasseth the heaven round about and fetcheth his course again in his own place in one day.
See, so what we're going into is like we're not no He-Man Women's Hater Club. This ain't what we talking about. This is like a rebuke. This is like getting on a woman of different things that she should be doing to help her help me. Especially in the times that we're in. But we always went back to say what? Like I said before, women are powerful. Women are strong.
Yep.
And when they use that strength and or power or connection to help her help me, or to help her husband, hey man, things would be dope. Right?
Really, when you think about it, for women that are, that say believe the Lord, right? That they may have a husband that's in the truth or not. What you should be trying to do is try to, follow that. What is that Proverbs 31? Basically, and then of course, hey, whatever situation, because you got situations where both people have to work or whatever, right? But your whole goal is to try and maintain the household that the man has provided, or the household that you're in, and doing, hey, if you have children, doing things that are to the benefit of your husband and your children in the household, man, according to the word, So, hey, Proverbs 31, that's a good chapter, man. That's a good chapter to try and model some of the things, because certain things is just like, okay, I can't really do that, but you try your best.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a determined effort. Going back to what we said earlier about what considering if the thing that you're doing at that moment is going to be pleasing to the Lord, trying to remove an emotional response from the way you guide yourself. If everything is going to be, I feel this way, therefore I do this. Well, you made me feel this way, so I'm going to be petty now, or I'm going to match your energy. And, whatever the case is, I'm going to hold this grudge. All these things come back to an emotional response. I want to read this again. Ecclesiastes 25 and 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. So, the scriptures talk about in Proverbs 31, right, that she will not do him evil all his days, right? And she will, his heart will be merry. He's going to trust in her. A man that has a woman that's a Proverbs 31 woman, he don't have to worry about anything. He's not going to be worried about, am I going to go home and argue with my wife today, right? And ultimately, the scriptures say, wives, obey your husband. So if you're habitually disobeying that, you're being a wicked woman. Just call it what it is. A lot of women can't accept that, and they want to argue the scripture that says obey your husband, right? But it still says it. Yeah. So if you blatantly, I don't know, I'm resisting the Holy Spirit. I'm resisting the Holy Spirit to obey my husband. But I'm not wicked though.
Women gonna wait till a fire break out in the house, then you can leave.
Yeah.
Where we going? What we doing?
Right.
This way, that way. They ain't gonna ask no question. They're gonna be holding on to your neck.
Yeah. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So you're destroying. You're not making it better for your household, right? By bucking up against your husband. Ultimately, the Lord has to be in control of things. And I always go back to the example of Nabal and Abigail. She didn't go to Abigail and say, "Nigga," slap him. "Fuck wrong with you? You know King David out there with his men, he gonna kill us." She said, "You know what? I know he gonna be mad at me, but out of respect, I'm not gonna say nothing to him. I'm just gonna do this wise thing, and then I'm gonna go." She didn't have to say nothing to Nabal. You know how much shit Nabal had? He might not even would have found out. But out of respect, she went and said, "Look, this is what I did." He chose the one to not repent and to still be wicked. And what happened? He got removed out of the way. But what was the point? She was in order, and according to what Yahweh, she went through the spirit, right? To what Yahweh Shemiyah would have her to do. And she was in order as much as possible, even though you could say, "Oh, well, she went against the boss command." But she did it, what? To protect the house. She was acting wisely to keep the house from being destroyed.
Also because the word Nabal means foolish.
Foolish.
Right? So
Right.
she didn't want any harm. She actually didn't want
She's
any
protecting
harm to
Nabal.
come to Nabal.
He was gonna die.
Right? So she came out there, she did that gesture to King David, and King David held up
Back
because
off.
they was about to get slain.
Didn't somebody come and warn her that they was about to do something to them? Like, look, man, these men protected us.
Right.
It's only right that we pay them back for what they did. They didn't let nobody touch us the whole time we was out there.
And I think they was out there with their flocks.
They was ready. Yeah, they was out there protecting the flocks. He said day and night they was out there protecting us. So you can't tell me that she's the only one that knew niggas was coming for war. There had to be many witnesses like, yeah, Nabal, they was gonna kill us. And he still didn't repent. The fuck? Yeah, nigga deserved to die at that point.
And that's a situation where the Lord caused Nabal to die, and
Yeah.
King David didn't have to do
He
anything.
didn't have to do nothing.
Right?
Right. So as a righteous woman, you align yourself with what the Lord wants you to do, and you will be defended. When those two men tried to come in subtlety against that woman, they saw bathing in the garden, they want to rape her.
Susanna.
The Lord raised up a judge to defend her, and both of them niggas died.
Daniel.
If the Lord is with you, just do what the Lord wants you to do.
Yeah.
Quit trying to manage your husband, or he ain't doing this and that. Why are you judging another man's servant?
She was almost at the marketplace type, and she's about to die.
Yeah.
She was at the point of death to it. Oh.
What tree you said you was under?
Hold on. Get these two individuals
Separate
right
them
here.
niggas. You don't question them niggas separately.
Because
Interrogation.
you know what I'm saying? Because when you read it, they said because she was highly esteemed.
They want her, yeah.
So when people
They was sad when
so
they
when
heard
people
it.
heard it, they're like, what? She did what?
Oh.
Her husband had to be like, God damn,
What the fuck?
I can't believe this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But she got justified, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So quick, a lot of women get caught up on managing their husbands, on maintaining their husbands, as the scriptures say. You might be a woman that's in a position where the Lord got you making a little more money than your husband. Don't try to manage your husband, man.
I got
Go ahead, Doc.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 6. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers.
Right. The glory of children. That's why it says, "Thy father's dishonor is no honor unto you, man."
Ooh, what is that to you? Yeah. That father, yep.
Yep.
There ain't no glory unto you. Your daddy be ashamed.
Up there. Proverbs 19 and 26. He that wasteth his father and chaseth away his mother is a son that causes shame and bringeth reproach.
Damn. See? You know? Hey, man, and that's crazy, you know? You can't do that, wasting your father and chasing away your mother. You're being wicked unto them.
Yep.
Now, granted, you know, everybody got their own situations, you know, because we coming into a times where, you know, I don't know, everybody, you might not be able to, you know, your mother might fall on hard times. You might not be able to support her.
Yeah.
She in your household.
No, real
eating pork.
shit.
Yeah.
She in your household bringing father.
Yeah, that's out. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Like, I love you, but I can't do
Yeah,
it.
because look, you got to bring it back to when you was a child. Mom, remember when I lived under your roof? You had orders,
Yeah, you have rules. certain
rules.
things.
Now you under mine.
Yeah, I can't.
There's rules. You're not bringing that shit in here.
That shit, that's a hard situation.
You out.
Because as your parent, they don't want to listen to your
Yeah,
rules.
don't bring that shit.
They'll come. They won't. You know, hey, you know, your parents could decide they don't want to contribute to the household. They can decide they want to just do whatever they want to
Yeah.
do, and they feel like, well, I'm your mama. I ain't gotta listen to you.
You come in the crib. Your family in there playing spades.
Yeah.
What the fuck y'all doing?
What is all these people doing here? Oh, baby, I had to get together. I would call Uncle Leroy and over here. You know Uncle Leroy still, mama. Well, I want to see Uncle Leroy. Where's my TV? I don't know. You know, I think Uncle Leroy left for about an hour. I don't know where the boy went, but he said he had to use the restroom. Where my TV go? Where you go, Uncle Leroy? You got to forgive him. No, mama, you can't be bringing these niggas in my house. You opening the door, I done got the hedge built and you done cut a hole in the bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mama. You got to, I love you. We're gonna put you in the home or something. God, you got to go.
So this is the situation we're dealing with now. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 11. I mean, the Bible is just all around relevant, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Life was
Right? It says Proverbs 30, verse 11. There is a generation that curseth their father and doeth not bless their mother.
Damn.
This is what we in
That's
right
this
now.
shit.
These little demons running around here, right? You see them hitting their parents, spitting on their grandparents that has raised them little demons up, right? And they ain't even have to. Little pieces of shit.
What's the name of that song? How that song goes? I wanna kill my mom.
Yeah.
Wanna kill my dad.
You know?
Yeah.
And they took care of them. And this is how they. This is the treatment that they get
the
back.
demon shit, yeah.
Right? That's the justice due that they get back for raising you.
Yeah.
Now that you older, you feel like you the shit now.
So the scripture says you cannot repay them for having you. You can't repay them. So that's what makes it difficult. Where it's like, damn, in the end times, there's gonna be some crazy shit to deal with.
Yeah.
You know?
So moving on. What you got?
You said you had like 2-3 seconds.
You don't got none. I got a few 2 articles. If you ain't got none.
Real quick, Ecclesiasticus chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempt.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, a
Man.
woman that can sing.
Yeah. You know they're beautiful. They got that.
Yeah, I was about to say 9 times out of 10, a woman that can sing is also
You know,
beautiful. too.
a lovely voice, and then don't let her
Put
don't let her
them
body
champions
be
on your
flawless. Oh, it's over with. Right now, can you get Ecclesiastes 12, Bubba Kashaw? I'll say this: Usher, you're a demon, and I can't wait till the Lord unalive you, because I'm sick of you singing in front of brothers' wives like that. That shit is not cool, bro. And then when people got something to say about it, oh, it's okay. No, nigga, you wicked. You wicked. You see a man there with his woman. All them single women you can deal with in the world that would love to deal with you. You gonna go to a man and his wife and sing in front of his wife? Nigga need to punch you in your motherfucking face.
Yeah, you need to upcut your smooth ass. Right up off them roller skates your ass be skating on.
Raymond.
Yeah. Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
but you know what? That goes back to that perverse spirit. But the scriptures say don't look upon another man's beauty, right? And as the apostles brought out, that's almost like a homosexual spirit to want to lie with a woman that's lying with another man. You know, because that's like swapping DNA now.
Yeah.
You know, you getting that? That's just nasty, bro. You know, and you know the rumors about him and Puffy.
Oh yeah, they
We used
wicked.
to wake up in the bed and
They
fight over the Cheerios.
Yeah. And you women, and all that information come on, you women still want to deal with these individuals. Y'all sick, man.
I seen a video clip of a woman who said,
Sick.
my husband just married his boyfriend, and now I have 2 husbands. You didn't see that clip?
That's sick, bro.
Crazy.
That's well,
That's
bro.
Babylon, bro.
Oh, I want to bring these out real quick before we close out. Sick, bro. That's why I talked about this place is full of perverseness. Isaiah 19, right?
Yeah.
So it says CVS. This is a news article. CVS says it will close 900 stores by the end of 2024. 10% of all its shops as it moves to online strategy amid rampant increase in what? Shoplifting. Theft. Right? Every major business are saying the same thing. Theft. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, all these other different places. But guess what? I could believe it. I could believe it because people are through, and you are literally watching videos of people ransacking stores.
Smash and grab.
Smash and grabs. There's a one store, I think it's Home Depot. Home Depot said, because I know somebody's mother that worked at Home Depot says, you're not allowed to chase shoplifters. You gotta let them go. They said they watched somebody walk out with thousands of dollars worth of stuff. You're not allowed to. It's a policy. You gotta let them go. You can't let them chase them. But then you start to question and wonder, well, wait a minute. A lot of these places are just allowing this to happen, and no chase policy, and you could just $1,000 you could take.
Just keep going.
Why are they allowing this after a while? Okay, we can understand it all has insurance, safety, but then it comes a time to think like, wait a minute, there's something else to this.
Yeah.
There's an underlying something's behind this.
Well, I went into this same article. It's a video. I think you posted the video of Jake reporting on it. And he was like, he went to the CVS and it was empty.
Yeah.
It was in the chat.
Yep.
I did a response to that. And actually, some states have not. Some people call it a decriminalization, but it's not a decriminalization. But they lowered the theft penalty to a misdemeanor from a felony. Now, this happened in California for amounts under $900 in 2014. Now you have other,
California before it happens everywhere else.
and they're reiterating it in California to now you're going to have to go to a reporting, either online reporting place or some type of place where you report crimes and wait for a response
that's crazy.
for certain petty crimes. You know, and I don't know, maybe you brothers can edify.
You said Cali, right?
Cali, yeah.
The bro just from out Cali just said the police is not coming
They don't
unless
come.
it's an emergency
That's
of a nigga dying.
That's what I want to hear. There's certain violent crimes that they will only respond to. If you theft, I think rape,
Yep,
certain
rape is out.
things, they're not coming to help you, right? They just removed, also too, all this was in the video the live stream I did. They also removed cash bails. Now, I didn't understand what the importance of it was at first, but now I do. When you have a cash-only bail, that means you have to have a certain amount of cash on hand to get out of prison.
Yeah.
Which makes them hold you. They can hold you pre-trial for longer than legally allowable normally, right? If you don't make this bail.
Make that bail.
But they've removed cash bail. So now they can't detain you for so long. They have to release you back into population.
Yep.
So now what? If you're a habitual criminal and you getting in, you getting back out, there's nothing stopping you from continuing to do this crime until they finally catch you again and incarcerate you.
Yeah, by that time you could do all these different crimes.
And they dip.
Yep.
Leave the town. Yep.
Right, so it says, in the announcement, which has hit headlines again recently amid rampant shoplifting at the chain, bosses, they said that they were undergoing a new retail footprint strategy. Here we go, right? It says CVS and other retailers across the U.S. continue to adjust to post-pandemic footfall. With COVID helping Salakia turbocharge the popularity of online shopping. More shoppers are turning to buying online in the wake of the pandemic, as well as rocketing levels of shoplifting affecting sales in stores. CVS claims that local market dynamics, population shifts, and a community's store density are some of the aspects it has looked into when deciding which stores to shutter. Now, certain of these stores, which you have been seeing as well, as what? Locks. I go to Walmart, I gotta go find an employee somewhere to say,
On the cabinets, yeah.
I need you. I need these socks. Socks,
I need this detergent.
drawers, detergent, soap.
Yeah, especially like sexual stuff too, like condoms and different things. Them was getting,
Oh yeah, of course.
them getting stolen a lot
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Which that probably was beforehand too. But I don't know. But yep. They got the lock and they got the cabinet will make a beeping noise.
Yep.
When you open it to let somebody know that somebody's in there, right? So yeah. Thank you. Hey, and also too, the dude in the video went into a news thing on the news about food deserts, where you got so many people have busted into Walmarts and different places and stole so much food, like they closed the one down over there on Freeport Road, right? They have so much theft where they're shutting down, but these are the only places people have to get food.
Yup.
So it's creating a food desert where in certain communities, mostly J communities, you ain't got access to food unless you got a car or you get on the bus and go way out somewhere. Oh yeah, you about to say something? Yeah.
But it says the new footprint strategy. So there's something behind this. Now you can go into other articles I read a few days ago of what they're saying. They're saying the consuming market right now is pandemic levels. They said it's bad as 2021 again. But guess what happened? We had stimulus checks at them times.
Sure did. There was money going.
Now, and that's how they're probably gonna have to do another stimulus checks again, because guess what? Society, it's going down. People don't got the money.
But the stimulus might come with a stipulation.
Stipulation. That's true.
And
That's
if you
true.
don't conform to the stipulation, you ain't getting no
That's
stimulus.
true. So I got another one that we can pull that out. It
You know
says,
we out.
yeah, we out.
We out.
The U.S. consumer is starting to crack. It says consumer spending has been holding up the economy. This is what they issue stimulus checks for. Because they knew the average person was not going to invest it or hold on to it. They knew they would spend it.
Yep.
Smarter individuals, I would say smarter. I don't like to say that. People that took the risk and said, I'm going to invest it to make more, and they won off it, cool. Other people had to use it because they were in financial straits.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna say smarter. They got the money and they used it, and they applied it where they needed it. For the most part.
Depending on what they bought.
I seen other motherfuckers buying crab legs,
Yep.
Gucci belts, Louis Vuitton,
Consumable.
and all the bullshit. Now, if you bought a car, that was smart. But y'all get what I'm saying. Jake was doing a bunch of bullshit.
They had the thing with the PPP loans.
Yeah. Oh, Jake eating.
Balling out, man.
Oh,
You
yeah,
like
well,
this nigga
They
got.
had to pay the
they
shit
had,
back.
they had to pay for it.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. They're still doing roundups behind that, getting you people back. Talking about, she's like, yeah, one of my people, a close family member. What'd you get? She got 20. That's how you get that. She got a new truck. I'm like, God damn. I'm through over here.
Yeah, I need some of that.
I need one of them.
Good thing we couldn't get
Good
it
thing we
because
could, yeah.
Niggas is getting in trouble behind that.
Yeah. So it says, over the summer, it seemed the U.S. economy could defeat inflation without a crash, but that confidence could soon crack under pressure coming from several fronts. Even as interest rates skyrocket over the past 18 months, a good job market and strong consumer spending kept the U.S. economy moving. This led to a hope that a soft landing was coming where the Federal Reserve could defeat inflation without millions of Americans losing their jobs. However, there are growing signs that the strength of the U.S. consumer is starting to crack. First, the student loan payment restart on October 1st is expected to drain $8 billion a month from consumers. That can impact on spending will be enormous. Niggas is not paying that shit.
That's crazy. That's because hey, yesterday I was listening to Bloomberg, and concerning the work areas, they were talking about there's companies that provide AI sustainability for companies, big companies, right? So they got these different robots that are going to be taking people's jobs,
Yep.
and that's going to be a part of the company sustaining themselves
Yep.
because they're replacing physical employees,
Yep.
man.
Sippy and Flippy.
Yep.
Sippy and Flippy.
Yeah, a lot of people, like the scriptures are grinding your seats, man. And I got the precept.
Y'all know
but-
Sippy and Flippy?
Sippy and Flippy. Oh yeah.
Flippy,
Flippy's
Flippy,
a Flippy robot.
Flippy's a Flippy hamburger
What's Sippy?
robot.
What, he pour drinks
and
or
Sippy
something?
pour the drinks.
Drink.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Flippy do the fries and stuff too.
Oh,
Okay,
I was at the airport, a couple months ago, and they have this, the little buffer machine.
Mhm.
That thing was going by itself.
Yeah.
It was just,
Yeah.
I said, I took a video. I said, what
Walmart
the
got that
hell?
too.
Yeah, right. So now they don't need people to do these jobs, man.
Nigga, your arms hurt from mopping and sweeping? Yeah, you out.
Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
We got the auto gazebo.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's one of the
It'll be all right.
biggest. That's one of the biggest costs in the company is labor, man.
Yep.
So that's about to be out. People about to lose
The
their jobs
Ramboni,
anyway.
the robot Zamboni.
Yep.
In a Morgan Stanley survey, 37% of respondents said student loan payments would force them to cut their spending in other areas, and 34% said they wouldn't be able to make payments at all. Why am I about to pay some shit to put me in debt and I ain't got no food in the fridge? You crazy as hell. Why paying that? Right? It says elsewhere, gas prices are soaring with oil prices at their highest level of 2023. These are signs the cost of gas will ease next year, but that will only be after it gets worse first. What do you mean ease? No, it's not.
Nope.
As the barrels continue to go high, gas is going to get higher. Stop bullshitting. But see, it's always that they always try to make that room of it's going to get worse, but eventually, you know
It'll
what?
get better.
It'll get better. No, it's not. Continuing, it's going to do the whole list. Insurance premiums are spiking across healthcare, home insurance, autos, hitting Americans in their wallets. And the U.S. people's savings have plummeted after the surging during the pandemic. According to the data from San Francisco Fed, these excess savings could run out this quarter. Then there are the unknowns. How long will the United Auto Workers strike last? That's very important too. A lot of people don't know about that strike that the auto workers is doing right now. You get a car crash. If your part fail, you're gonna go to your local auto mechanic. I need a thermostat. $500. Well, a thermostat only costs $40. You can't get it. $500. Or you will have no car. I mean, this is what's about to happen. You know? This is what's going on. You can't get a part, or if that part is in scarce mode, you're gonna have to pay an arm and a leg. And you don't have it. Right? So it says it could have a huge impact on Americans, for the most obvious being of loss of jobs for auto workers. Beyond that, there's a potential to drive up inflation in the monthly car payments. Things that will be felt far beyond Michigan, where a local recession is now possible. Now, I went into the shutdown. I don't got to cover that because they gave a 45-day bullshit extension, whatever. It says the punch of Americans thought they avoided is still coming. And, I mean, there's just so much on it. I'm not even going to go into all that, but it's getting to the point. Hey,
Nigga threw a feint.
what is it letting you know? Brace for impact.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying. Go ahead, Doc.
You know, we still ain't seen is them that period of darkness that they was warning us about a while back.
Yeah,
Dark
About
winter?
half a year, yeah.
Dark winter?
Well, I don't know about dark winter, but they said we have enough stuff to be prepared for 6
Oh,
months
right. The
of
black
no power. Blackout.
Whew.
Hey, we don't even know if that's off the table yet.
Having blackouts, they've been testing things in different areas and different parts of the world already.
Well, you gotta think, bro.
We have a blackout. All that meat you got froze is out.
It's how
It's done.
people
Turn
won't
that
lose.
thing to jerky that night.
That, bro. Everybody lose. Bro, everybody loses the blackout happen because everything is getting thrown away. Every refrigerated food is out.
You can can meat.
Canned here. We ain't, go ahead.
But you know, hey, you
Not
know what it
everybody
is.
got a backup generator.
Yeah, I know.
We ain't even start yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, cause y'all gotta think. Y'all gotta
It's a lot of
think,
work,
bro.
man. Time and money.
Yeah.
Time and work, you gotta go into it, yeah.
Oh, he needs a canner.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? Canner and enough jars to
That's the easy part.
yeah.
That's the easy part. We can do that. We just need the canner.
And somewhere to store all that shit too.
That's the easy part.
Yeah.
We just gotta get the canner.
Right.
Right, so this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yeah, don't even when you go into the NLT, it specifically goes into people that's, you know, have got real old and stuff like that, where they can't do much. Like, you lived your life all day, all the time full of folly. Now you want to get in this relaxed state of, you know, oh, I really can't do nothing to serve the Lord. Like, you can't be in your best your best self, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to withstand a lot of things that you was able to do in your youth. You know, for the most part. Go ahead.
Right. It says,
So don't wait till that time. I'm gonna serve the Lord now that you're 60 plus. I'm gonna serve the Lord. You know what that woman say? I'm gonna serve the Lord, and I want a man in the Lord now. What? Now you in your 50s, you didn't ran up the block.
like,
Man,
once you hit 30, it's down from there.
Down here.
It's
What
down
they call it, the wall.
Yeah,
you
man.
Hit that wall.
about to hit the wall at 30. Man.
In certain aspects, you know what I'm saying? Because it do get a little riskier when you get in your 30s and 40s having children, and you can still bear them, but you know it's riskier.
It's risky.
That's why you're supposed to.
have it in your prime.
Okay, we ain't going. The prime is Mary's age.
Yeah.
That's the prime.
Yeah, true.
Idiots.
Yeah, that's true. Because you can sustain more things when you're younger.
Yeah.
Definitely. Injuries come back, bounce back. You know, your health is not as affected by what you eat when you're younger. So many aspects. And that when you get older, you get more sensitive. You know, things have more of a lasting effect on you.
Yep.
Your body hurts more. And don't rely on that I'm older but I'm sexy shit. Somebody might bone you. That don't mean they gonna own you.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead,
Like, but why would you? Go ahead, bro. I mean, bro, the concepts out here in this world right now is just it's pathetic.
Yeah.
This is the only standard. That's it. Nothing else. Everything else is pathetic. It's folly. It's a really it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie. Everybody is running around winning off of lies, losing off of lies. Like, come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
Right. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, and the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened.
Yeah, when you go into what they grinding, right? Cities that was grinding mill, you will be able to hear it, you know, approaching that city.
Yep, be
Right?
loud.
It'd be loud. You know what I'm saying?
Those
But
are very heavy, big stones. To get that fine powder, you need more weight against the mill. You know? Go ahead,
even when you go back, what they call it? Is it the first industrial revolution? Is that it?
industrial
That's when shit was loud. Trains and, you know,
steam
Iron,
power.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was
Yep.
loud. So
That's when a lot of the steel mills came into play too. We're in the city of steel.
we're in the city of steel. Yep, city of steel. You know what I'm saying? You would hear all this noise. You know what I mean? But even without hearing noise, you can go into like traffic, right? Traffic is more business. You don't got people riding around in vehicles and stuff like that. What does that mean? 'Cause that means they ain't commuting. They ain't going to and from the work. And that's all ceasing.
A lot of
You know?
places is going to continue to shut down and close up and move online. You got big businesses that are closing their storefronts because they don't want to deal with the human element of it.
Yep.
They'd rather ship it to you via drone, robot, truck, whatever they're going to do, right?
Yep.
And just remove any possibility for you to steal stuff
Yeah.
from them. Oh, you going to steal it from off somebody's porch?
Yeah, I forgot. Yep. I forgot. Amazon is about to
Amazon.
they're about to buy out. But you got that. But Amazon is about to buy out another big company.
I believe it.
Yeah. Yep.
And they're going to start.
Yeah.
Amazon offers food.
Yep.
They do.
You can order food from Amazon.
You can.
They'll ship it
I've
to
done
you.
it.
And you can put it on a monthly reoccurring subscription.
Hey, what was that? What was that article I sent you when they said you can start using EBT for? What was that?
Uber
For
Eats.
Popeyes.
Uber Eats.
Was it Uber Eats?
Uber
It was
Eats.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, right.
Bro!
Uber Eats.
I did a lesson on that too.
People about to be balling on Uber Eats, man.
Yep. And it's going to be bad for the drivers because EBT people are notorious for not tipping. You have a big ass order and then you don't get a tip.
Yeah, like why not tip? You mean you getting
Because they
paid?
using EBT.
That's pesky.
I ain't using no cash, nigga. I'm using my EBT.
Well, they
You
need
can add a cash tip.
well, they should be able to pay you in some type of way.
They don't tip. No tips. Notoriously.
He said notoriously.
Well, I'm telling you, because I do Instacart. Well, I used to. I stopped. Fuck that. 'Cause the
Instacart
whole
do
platform
EBT?
is fucking. Instacart does EBT.
Yeah, they do.
And you can go 21 miles and get $21, and then you don't get a tip, and it's like, I went to McKeesport. I'm like, I should. By the time I started, I'm like, nigga, this the hood.
Yeah,
I said, wait a minute.
You should have went on.
I said, wait a minute, nigga, this ain't no tip.
Yeah.
I said, no. I said, nigga, ain't no tip. And sure enough, no tip.
Yeah.
Good service, everything. I'm like, yeah, nigga.
No tip,
I could've-
no trip.
Yeah, yep. That's it.
Go ahead, dog.
I needed that bread that day, nigga.
Yep. It says, and the doors be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, but all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, and that's what's coming. There's gonna be no joy in the streets, man. Right? It ain't gonna be these festivities that you're used to seeing. Everybody parading around the city and happy-go-lucky this and that. No, it ain't going to be none of that. Ain't about to be none of that. Everything is gonna be shut down, man. And we know when this next shutdown comes, a lot of you people your business is done. You're done. Middle class is already about to be done. They already done as you hear now. Because they saying people that make 100 plus and all that is living check to check. And I'm like, nigga, how?
This is true.
I make 60,000 less than you. And you talking about you living check to check. What are you doing?
A lot of them have high rents.
Your living expense.
Yep.
You
They
should
want to
live
live in certain areas, so they got these high rents.
They got
You know,
mortgages, they got all
mortgage,
types of stuff.
mortgage is supposed to be cheaper than rent.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mortgage is supposed to be like $500 a month.
It is.
But if you got a high ass mortgage, you ain't make a good deal. Your
Some people
what
got
is it?
multiple mortgages.
Your finance rate is too fucking high. nigga. Cause you supposed to only be paying $500 a month. But anyway, yeah, and then they rents be crazy, man. I seen a video. Dude was like, yeah, let me see your apartment. He went up in there. A dude works in the medical field, whatever he is, RN or whatever. $8,000 a month.
That's stupid.
$8,000 a fucking month.
Bro, you need
Who
downside.
want to pay 8 stacks a month on an apartment? Nigga,
Downside,
but that's not uncommon in certain areas.
Especially
Cali,
California, yeah.
fucking Cali, New York. You get a studio apartment and you paying duplex prices for here or house prices for here. You can get a house here, and I'm out of touch with it, but you can get a whole house for $1,200,
Yeah.
$1,500
For a month.
a month. Yeah,
Some
Yeah,
even lower than that.
renting the whole crib,
Yeah.
2-3 bedroom.
Further you go out, the cheaper it
The
gets.
cheaper it is,
You go
yeah.
out Toronto, bro. You can go get a 4-bedroom, $600 a month.
Damn.
Out Toronto,
Yeah.
yard, garage, everything.
That's crazy.
But they
Off-street
said,
parking.
but they said it's like desert land. They said there's just like no opportunity out there.
Nobody's out there.
For real. They said you gotta like commute to your jobs, but
Yeah.
guess what you got out there? Peace,
Yeah.
Quiet.
quietness,
It's true. I used to live out that way.
farm or whatever you want. You know what I'm
Whatever you
saying?
want to do.
Lots of
If you wanna,
You
take
wanna
that
do that.
route.
Yep.
But
You got to depend. You got to make sure you got a good vehicle.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you can keep that income because you ain't working in Turnerton. You working in the city.
In the city.
You commuting.
Yeah.
Oh, not to mention you got to go do however many hours. Now you tired as hell driving back. You might have to find you somewhere to stay in the city during the work week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go back home on the weekend.
But I'm willing to take that chance to better pay 15. No, it's out.
Yeah.
15, that's out.
Much less 8.
You know what I'm saying?
Him and his wife together. You know, all together they got to both come together to pay
Yeah, that's
$8,000.
bullshit. That's stupid.
And nigga, that's only rent though.
You're an idiot.
You ain't accounting for it.
Or,
Electricity, and whatever other utilities you got to pay, internet, phones, whatever else, car. You know, like you
That's
said, car
crazy.
note, insurance.
Look, I'm telling. Look, a lot of
At
these.
least chop that thing in half.
Yeah, you got to. But guess what though?
At least.
They look. See, people playing right now. It's a game. No, you about to be forced to chop it. It ain't gonna be no other way. When your loaf of bread is $10. Laundry detergent for a 13-gallon is 40. Eggs is 7. You know?
Somebody said it's like $55 a one.
Yeah,
Yep,
50
$55 one.
to one.
So that means
55
everything you want is times 55. So
You out.
if something costs $1,
You out.
that's now $55.
You out.
Especially because in those BRICS nations, you got the bread back.
Well, hold on. What's $1? Ain't nothing $1. Even the
Right.
dollar store ain't $1.
So that
No,
means
it's
so
a
that
dollar
means-
something.
Well, you know what? You're crazy. It's $1.25 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you can get the cheap bread, which I don't. You know, I'm trying to stay away from that shit. I ain't bought bread in a minute. I think I bought something at the depot recently. But anyway, you go to the store, you might can get a loaf of bread at $1.99, $1.50. The store brand, the cheap shit.
Store brand,
You get the Coons bread.
$1.99.
You get the Shop and Save bread. You paying $2.
$2.
You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah,
that's
high
that's
quality
now
bread.
$1.10.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
A loaf, $110. If bricks do what they want to do, that's $110 for that one loaf of bread.
People gonna die.
Niggas don't have to make bread.
People gonna die. People gonna die
People-
overnight.
You're right. Yeah.
Overnight.
Well, you know, it take a while to deteriorate from lack of food.
I'm
but
just-
if you mean by the sword, yeah, you're right.
I'm about to. That's what I'm saying.
Niggas
Material
about to-
food.
got bread.
Overnight. What?
They're gonna be looking at you like a meal ticket. You know how right now you trying to hide the box that the TV come in when you buy a new TV. You trying to hide that bitch from your neighbors. You
Yeah.
trying to fold it up, put it in the bag and shit. Nigga, I don't need you to know I bought no TV, no sound bar.
Or you try to do that at a certain time?
You wait till right when the truck comes. Throw that bitch on the trunk. Hey, nigga, you gonna be doing that for food. Trying to hide your grocery bags and shit.
Yeah.
Coming with a backpack on. Ain't got nothing. Nigga, I hear plastic crumbling,
People
nigga.
are going to be getting jacked right at the grocery store, man.
Yes. Oh, well,
Right at the grocery store.
and this is why when I posted the video with the armed security guards, they said for the peace and safety of the people, they're saying their customers was getting robbed, standing in line waiting for food.
Big Brody.
You know what I'm saying? Getting strong on. Look, you trying to go get an egg roll, you know what I'm saying, and some fried rice, and you getting robbed in the middle of the line. That's crazy as hell. So now they gotta have armed security at these different places, man. You know? But that's what we coming down to. It's gonna get real bad, man. Real bad. We just pray to Yahweh Shai that shoot. We endured. That's all we could do.
Yeah.
We just look, just bring it. I mean, fuck it. Like we know it's coming, so I'm anticipating it. Like
Yeah,
I don't know how bad. I know it's gonna be bad, but
like we said, we're expecting it.
I'm expecting. Yeah, it's not a surprise to me. Like fuck it, come on. What you waiting on, nigga? I mean, it might suck when you.
pussyfooting around.
I'm saying it
E.
might suck. It's gonna probably suck, but
Yeah,
fuck it.
yeah, gotta happen.
Fuck you prolonging this shit for? I'm tired of working any fucking ways.
Keep me inside, nigga. Fuck it.
Because if everything shut down, then everybody will be, and we all gonna be equal, nigga, across the board. Nobody working? Man, I don't care if you was a millionaire, nigga. You on my level now, nigga. Little proud ass neighbors. Oh, you was middle class? You on my level now. What?
No, actually, you're gonna be better off. Because the scripture say, my servant shall eat. Right?
Oh well, yeah. I'm just
I know what you mean,
know.
though. Everybody, the playing field's gonna be equalized.
playing field's gonna equal
It's
now.
already pretty much that. You only got have and have nots. Okay, everybody that's has somewhere to live and they're barely scraping by. You know, and everybody that gave up, they just decided to be homeless. That's it. I'm homeless now. Fuck it. You know, we got tents, 2 tents at the spot we normally teach over here. That's why we down here. Because niggas is just giving up. You know, they got enough to get their cigarette. You know, I seen the dude sitting there. He got his beer, his little food, his cigarette. He got enough. He like, fuck it. I'm removing the rest of these shits that I got to do. I ain't paying no more rent. Yeah, fuck it. He like, he might work. He might work and say, you know what? It's cheaper for me to just live in this tent and just buy the shit I need to sustain myself.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people's sentiments. Go ahead. I think I wanna end that.
And Lord willing, we might do a walk and talk one day. We're gonna show you our tent city down here. There's multiple ones, but there's one specifically we're gonna go to.
Right.
Camera.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:5. It says, also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and the fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about in the streets. Right, so yeah,
Read it again, it's lucky.
What that say in NLT?
yeah, the man going to his long home is going, he's dying, basically going to the heavens.
Bro, nobody can hear what you just said.
Yeah, you just gonna.
Oh yeah, I said the man going unto his long home is going back into the heavens. Because that's originally where we're from.
Where you at?
Verse 5.
Ecclesiastes what? 12?
12 and 5. Yep.
I was already there. That's crazy.
It's cool.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, this.
It's been coming out a lot though, you know, as far as Ecclesiastes 12, because the future is grim.
You're right.
Yeah, yeah, the future is grim. I was just thinking about the mourner in the streets part. Can you read it again before we wrap it up? The NLT.
Which one am I reading?
12 and what was it, 5?
It was in 5. It says, remember him before you become fearful of falling and worry about danger in the streets.
Right.
Before your hair turns white like an almond tree and bloom, and you drag along without energy like a dying grasshopper. And a caperberry no longer inspires sexual desire. Remember him before you near the grave, your everlasting home, when the mourners will weep at your funeral. Yes, remember your creator now while you are young, before the silver cord of life snaps and the golden bowl is broken. Don't wait until the water jar is smashed at the spring and the pulley is broken at the well.
Let's not wait till the water run dry. That's what came to my mind. Boys and Men, you know that song, right? Never heard that song? Maybe I'm old. What your other guy Shawamba say? He said, I'm an R&B gangster.
Yeah.
You know, basically, don't wait till the waters run dry, man. Don't wait till all these, calamities and just bad times all around and start thinking about, I should have did this, I should have did that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the worst time.
You can think about it as the waters being mercy. Don't wait till mercy is no more mercy.
Yeah, God. Oh, what do you say? There's not wait till the water run dry to make the biggest mistake of my life. Don't do it, baby. Salakia, right? But that's the song, right? Don't wait till the ark is closed and there's no more time for repentance. Okay? Don't wait for that.
I got one more before you close that out.
Okay.
She said that.
It's a good song too. I ain't heard that in a minute. I might have to cut that bitch on driving. They do a lot of harmonized acapella now.
Oh yeah.
It's kinda
The
good.
book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Okay, so seeking the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Implying there will be a time where you can't find him, right?
Yep.
So better do it while you can, get it while it's hot. So with that, we're going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, of great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect.
Shalom.
I don't say Shalom while Baba Ball.
Hey, what Deion Sanders son be doing? He be like, showing his watch off.
Oh, yeah.
He be like,
Well, dude, that's what we do with the Bible.
uh-huh.
Show that mug home. You feel me?